Welcome everyone. Good morning. Welcome. All right, let's start the week. Well, here we are in London session and I think everybody's happy to see this new week opening gap here, right? All right, so I did not want it to start earlier because the London Open is still ahead of us, so why should we wait? We're gonna have a bit of a different morning as usual because of the daylight saving time. Good morning, Jules. You would get. You passed your second account with MyFundedFutures. Congratulations, Jules. Awesome job. Congrats, man. That is awesome. All right. So, what do we have? What do we have? Yono. Hey there. Yeah, daylight saving time. Yeah. Which means I should be starting 1 hour earlier, but you know, because it's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I think it's just unnecessary to wait 2 hours for London Open. It's more than enough to wait 1 hour because London Open gives us more volatility. So I decided I'm not going to start earlier. So only this week until Friday. I think this Sunday is going to be the change in the US daylight saving times as well. Naomi, good morning. Good to see you, Naomi. Zach, hey there. Yannick's, welcome back. Point Man, good morning. So yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason I'm a little bit late than usual. Actually, I'm not. Mary, good morning. And Secrets of the Unknown, welcome. All right. Cobb88, welcome. Did you have a night? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I had a good weekend. I'm going to upload some video today after the New York session. Yesterday, I just did not have time to edit, but it was cool. Nice weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. So, all right. All right. We have a new week opening gap here, so I would like to you know, check these levels out as well. So new week opening gap. It's about, yeah, it's not that small. It's 46 points, so it's significant. I'm not saying that right now we're going to drop down there, but let's keep that in mind. It's a significant level. So anything can happen. But as for the previous day high, which is Friday high, well, we still have some levels. If we look to the left on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, I would say that this one can go, well, quite higher. But for now, obviously, there is nothing. Today's high is going to be up there at 58. Holy Grail, good morning. And Red Velvet is here. Welcome. Good to see you, everybody. So, no direction, but let's just break it down. What could be happening? So let's go to the 1 hour chart. As you can see, the new week opening gap is quite visible here as well. So that's a significant level. We just don't know if this one is going to go down immediately. So two scenarios. It can just go down like this, super fast, or it can do like this and then go down. So this is the thing that we don't know. Have to be prepared for every possible outcome. Let's see. Sorry. This daylight saving time thing is it's still not the best. I still don't like it. Marcella, good morning. Welcome. All right. So if I look at the 5-minute for fair value gaps, nothing really here. There's one at 644. Otherwise, this one from Sunday, this fair value gap is still kind of like holding this area. So we can call this a 5-minute BC. So that's a level there, and this line at 585 would be a 1-hour BC as well. But so far this is holding. I mean, look at how price just went up there. This one was holding, didn't manage to break through. I mean, it did trade through, but then rejected up there. Another rejection. So this 5-minute BC area became a little bit more significant now. And we have some lunch hour highs here in this area. High side liquidity. As for Asia highs, it has been swept, most likely. So, well, not exactly, because, well, we have this 658, but we have the lunch hour, yeah, Friday lunch hour high. And that's it. Not all that significant, but not lunch. Come on. All right. Any request payout to ProfiTrade yet? Not yet, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm gonna let you guys know, definitely. If all goes well, I think I should be there in about, well, for next week. Not this week maybe, because we also have holidays and, you know, such, but next week hopefully. 15-minute. Oh yeah, 15-minute, look at that. Consolidation, also the 15-minute fair value gap too. Totally forgot about that. So we have a 15-minute fair value gap as well. And look at the reaction and the rejection from both the 15 and the 5-minute too. So yeah. Hey Bob, good to see you back. London open time, yeah, because it's the daylight saving time shift. It's gonna happen, I think, this Sunday on the US as well. So this week is gonna be a bit of an upside down, because I'm going to start streaming at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. I think there is no use to start at 2 a.m. because obviously the quote-unquote better volume comes in at London Open, so I don't want to sit here an extra hour, you know. So I'm gonna start at 3 a.m. this week, Eastern Standard. Otherwise, as usual, we're gonna do the AM session. I'm sorry, London session. Maybe you can push through the gap, yeah. Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Yeah, we can push through. We can. That's why I'm not really sure. At this point, jumping into a trade, absolutely unnecessary. So do not push the button, I would say. This is exactly the time where we just have to sit on our hands and wait. I mean, look at, we don't have any news today. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We could be having like absolutely no moves, just consolidation. And tomorrow we will have consumer confidence. That's it. And GDP. All right, nothing special. So today should be a very, very, very quiet day. If I see a displacement towards the 1 hour BC and maybe down there to the new week opening gap, I might jump in. But pushing the button now would be I'm not saying irresponsible, but without a plan, I don't know. We could be taking out that Friday lunch hour high. That's it. YBK, you're in shorts. Let's go. If you have, I mean, that being said, if you have a plan and you are in a trade, that's fine. As long as you have a plan. As long as you have a plan. 639 could be stop loss. 39. Yeah, it could. Small gap there, but it's very tight here. It's almost at 39, but you know. Zoltan, welcome, üdvözöllek. You're on both side of the fence. York, give directions, come to that left and right. Yeah. And we're at 39 now. So I'm not jumping in here. I need to see a little bit more action. And if you go to the mini, and this is the mini. So on the mini chart, well, especially during Sunday open, there the volume was a little bit low and slow. So it's better to wait. I also wanted to jump into some nice trades here, but seems like the reaction is clear from this 5/15 minute area down there. So we're gonna wait. Fresh Delgado, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So let's keep on waiting. Nothing, Fresh Delgado. I was just talking about this, that the only thing I see is the 1 hour BC down there and the new week opening gap. On the upside, we have the Friday lunch hour, but that's it. Alex, good morning. So far, nothing. Nothing is happening. Slowly grinding up to that Friday lunch hour high, but I don't have any entry here. So I'm just going to wait. Wait and wait. And a little bit more wait. The Hungarian girls, yeah. Yeah. Morning, Steam. Up 550 in a funded. Let's go, man. Now you have to stop, Steam. I mean, obviously it's your choice, but I think, I think you should stop with that account at least. Oh yeah, definitely. I know how that feels, Valdemar. Yeah. So I was also thinking, what should I do? Should I start streaming an hour earlier, which I can do, but you know, if I would start it at 2 a.m., look at this, nothing would really happen. Obviously, everybody's waiting for London Open, so more volume comes into the market, and I just want to be in the market when there's the best or the highest probabilities, you know. There's a good chance that this one is going to break this area. It's 10 points. I'm not jumping in, but, you know, a healthy 10 points to break the daily high at 58. So, long 608, TP 652, almost there. Oh man, you were almost there. Kent, let's go. That information if we can pay out at Apex according to the old payout rules. Not with the old payout rules. So the old payout rules are not I mean everything, even my accounts got also affected. So only by the new payout rules. But I'm gonna check the website just a second. Request payout. No, I cannot request a payout. So it's the new rules, you know, Cobb. 8 minimum trading days, and you have to have at least 5 days above $100, and then you can request above the safety threshold. That's it. I'm also building my accounts. So usually I was also requesting about around $2,600. Now it's like the same way I do with the Bulenox. I just build it up to 3,600-ish, 3,700, and I request $1,000 or 1,100, something like that. I think London has, yeah, it's not open yet. We're waiting. It's still 43 minutes until London open. So we're waiting. London is not open. Good morning, Simeon. Trader Monk, welcome. 3 is the best time to trade. Don't waste your time. Yeah. And now that we have the daylight saving shift, it's going to be 4 a.m. This week. So I think we're still going to have the equities open at 4 a.m. We're going to have the London open at 4 a.m. So volume should be in some shape or form kicking in about 42 minutes or something. Good morning, Paul. Hey, Paul, welcome. Can we check trading drawdown in Quantower like TradeAwait? Yeah, there is one. I mean, there's one way I used to check that. Let me show you. For example, I have an Elite Trader funding account. So here, this is just an example, but I can show you Apex too. So the goal is $3,000. If you scroll down, you should see this auto liquidate threshold. This is my maximum loss because there's no daily loss limit here. There's no daily loss limit, so this is my auto liquidate threshold. For example, Apex, I have these funded accounts. It has been already locked in. So if I scroll down, there you go. Auto liquidate threshold is 50,100. So I'm locked in. Basically, this is a static account now. I just have to work it up to a few hundred more. So that's it. This is a Bulenox account. It's also locked in. I'm still working on this to get a few hundred. This is also locked in 50,100. So basically, the Bulenox accounts and the Apex account, the payout policy almost the same. Like the difference is that you have to have 5 minimum days above $100, but I just do the same as I did with Bulenox. Yeah, now only this week, YBK. Only this week. London is not open. Let me check London time. It should not be open. Yeah, it's not open yet. London is not open. Is it? Bulenox stopped me about 250 above my maximum loss. How did that happen? So maybe it was that you were in with some minis and the move was so fast that maybe when it got triggered, you know, the price jumped back above the threshold. It can happen. Micro, I don't know. Then you should be getting a support ticket for them, because usually there is no problem with Bulenox. We did not have an issue, and I got a few payouts from them, I can say that. And you can actually ask a support ticket and send the screenshot maybe. Yeah, that's good. If the account is still active, then okay. Yeah, I thought that the account is not active. Is your Apex code still? Yeah, still 1 day pass. Sorry, Steam. Yeah, still 1 day pass. The Apex is still a 1 day pass, and I'm gonna do that too. Last week I forgot to do that. This week I want to get a few more with Apex as well, and I'm working on my Take Profit Trader accounts too. And with ProfiTrade, I can show you guys, because I know it's a new prop firm. These are my accounts. You guys don't see it. So let me just try to properly show this. So one account is up 500. This is the 25, $581. The other one is up. This is the 50K account, is up $1,315. And this one is up $686. So I'm slowly working on it, slowly. Okay, account is not active. They closed it. Then you should okay, you did that. Is Apex one-time active? It's one-time activation fee. I mean, it's lifetime. Now it's still $85, so there's no monthly fee after you activate it. It's only a one-time. You can choose monthly, for example, on a bigger account, but you know, right now it's the monthly fee is also $85, but that's also that should be only good with a big account. It was a funded account. Interesting. Yeah, slow smartest. When if it's not active, then they should be doing something or answering something to you on support. Usually they answer within 1 or 2 business days, the worst. But if I ask support a question in New York business hours, then usually they answer in the same day, but only in business hours. 100% they will, Zendo, 100%. Yeah, exactly. So far, there was absolutely everything fine with Bulenox. They can check it for you. Can you explain, please, 30% PNL negotiative on Apex? Yeah, so that's very simple, Yannick. It's not that difficult. It's basically per trade. So Yannick, here's this. For example, if you're on a 50K account, then you can have a drawdown of maximum. Actually, you can have more, but it's a soft breach. Your drawdown per trade, not per account, per trade can be 30%. So if your safety threshold is how much? $2,500, right? So $2,500, you can have a drawdown of $750 on one single trade. You can have more. You're not going to be banned or the account be closed or anything. you might gonna get denied on your payout, but you can continue for the next payout period. So what this means, you have to close the trade, or should be closing the trade, if it's reaching the $750 threshold. Now, if you still believe that it is going to go back to your original target, you can reopen another trade, Yannick. You can just reopen a new trade. But let's face it, if you want to risk 30% of your safety threshold on one single trade, it might not be the best risk management. But even if you want to, what you just have to do is close the trade below 750 and open another trade. If you still really want to be in debt, they said you can still use up your whole maximum loss limit for the day. You can use it all up if you want to. So, which means you can have at least 3 trades like this. For example, if you have 3 losses, $700 each, you can still enter a trade, and if you can somehow manage yourself back up there, that's not going to be a breach, or not a breach because it's not a breach, so it's still going to be eligible for payout. What they don't want to see is if you leave a trade floating bigger than negative 30% of your threshold. So what happens when, for example, and this number is going to only stay like this until you lock in your safety threshold. But for example, if you reach $3,000 in profit on your Apex account, then this number is going to go up to $1,000, and so on and so forth. So it's only going to stay at $750 until you're not locking in your $2,500 safety threshold. And as you grow the profits, for example, you have $30,000 in profit, then you can have $10,000 in one single trade in drawdown. So that's the number. I think it's a super easy rule, nothing special. Obviously, well, it happened, of course. I'm not saying it never happened, but I never let one particular trade go down to 30%, not just with Apex, but if you need a bigger threshold to trade with, then maybe you should choose a bigger account, 100K, 150K, or whatever, you know. That's it. This is going to 700. It can very well go. We have the Friday high at 707, so it can go super easily. Have you heard of the Fivers prop firm? Yeah, they're doing 10%. Really? I heard about the Fivers, and I was also saying to you guys that I'm considering to maybe try out a CFD prop firm. And I told you guys that the one that I was interested in is the Fivers and maybe Funded Next. The only thing, why not FTMO, you might ask? Because I like FTMO because I wanted to go with something outside the European Union and outside the US. So something outside both of European Union and United States jurisdiction. So that's what I was looking for. John, good morning. You're welcome, Yannick. John D, welcome. You're short on ES. Let me check ES. Yeah, ES also has a new week opening gap and spiked higher a little bit. 79.50, 80. Okay. Yeah, it could go. Looks like it swept liquidity. So if you guys are short on ES, good luck. Yeah, it's CFD. Yeah, I know. Fivers are super legit as well. They are in the business since quite a while. So I don't know. I think they're based in Israel. So I don't want to go into politics and stuff and these war stuff, but I don't know How is it possible? How is this war thing and the political things are having any kind of effect on that prop firm? Because, you know, they're based in Israel. I don't know, but I hope they're okay. I mean, just saying. Great customer service. That's important. That's important. Yeah, so I was thinking about the fibers or funded next. I want to check out what's the spread on the NAS 100 or gold. So the Nasdaq CFD, I wonder how much is the spread on Nasdaq CFD and the gold. Because and do they have a commission on the Nasdaq? Spread, yeah. Yeah, for scalping, CFD prop firms are not good. So that's why I'm also thinking to maybe go with higher time frames if I trade with them, but at least you can hold overnight. So yeah, does Bulenox have live trailing? Yes, they have Secrets of the Unknown, but it locks in when you reach your safety threshold. So just like with Apex, basically, or with many other prop firms. So it locks in at the safety threshold. Longing 2 minutes from 6:15. Let's go. Be careful. Hey, Subham. Welcome. First target 15-minute. Structural high above Asia a bit. Let's put on some trades. Could go. We have a buy side liquidity as Friday lunch hour high at 664 and then maybe higher to the 700s. I don't have an entry. It looks like it slowly wants to grind up there. But I still don't have anything. Might not get a payout from them. Look at the reviews. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, absolutely, Subham. Fire away. Oh, looks like it's going down a bit. Overnight holding on some programs, but not many CFD props allow it. I think Funded Next also allows overnight holding. I mean, you just have to choose a swing account or something, as far as I know. If you choose a swing account with a little bit lower leverage, which is fine, you can hold even over the weekend. Requested my payout with the Bulenox on Friday. Should I stop trading this account? I would stop, Holy Grail. I would stop, because if something goes bad, for God forbid, but if something goes bad, you know, they're just gonna deny, because they're going to deduct your account on Tuesday after New York PM session. So I never touch the account which I'm waiting payout from. So I just move to the next one. I would not trade that. If day is bullish, 4 hours bearish, 1 hour is bullish, what should I do in the 1 minute chart? Yeah, so if you trade on the 1 minute chart, obviously the daily is a good thing to check, but if you see contradicting trends, you know, analyze the market. For example, I'm anticipating that price sooner or later should be breaking into the 1 hour BC and even lower. So if I see a sharp move to the upside, I'm not going to engage. I'm going to wait for my move and just have a bias for that scenario. What is your bias? Do your analysis. You know, that this is when tape reading comes into play. Like go through the time frames, see what they've done, see what the price done. It got rejected, it goes up, you know, maybe you can also talk loud, you know, explain what happened. Okay, what are you waiting for, etc., etc. And if you have a plan, so my plan, obviously, but it could be happening also in just a New York session, so I might have to wait a few hours. So my plan would be, I'm not gonna long this one, but I must say that this here on Friday, and this is the 15-minute chart, the Friday launch hour candle, and the next one, this is a very good area. That, you know, that high at 664 is good, but the risk to reward for me, I just don't like it. So what I can do, and because I'm anticipating that I want to see a sell side being taken out or a new week opening gap, I'm going to wait for the move. I'm going to wait for some kind of a structure. So follow your plan is what I meant to say. Follow your plan. I'm going to wait a structure. I'm going to wait for a structure break with a displacement and then try to go short and take out that sell side. Now, if I see a candle dropping like this, I'm not going to jump in because it's not enough. There's no structure shift here, no confirmation or anything. So I still need to wait more. And again, what I meant to say is do a tape reading, follow your plan. And if you see an opposite move, like for example, this one starts to go higher, just don't go crazy and just sit on your hands and wait. It's a little bit more complicated sometimes. I mean, I just can't explain it in one word, but something like this. By the way, it was a nice entry in the 5 minute. Yeah, I didn't enter. I'm not in a trade, but if you guys took a long from here, then it's good for you. You're in. Okay, wait for 66 and higher. Oh yeah, good chance for that. The Friday lunch hour high is definitely a good target if you guys are long. I'm not in a trade. I might not even be in a trade. It happens many times, you know. I'm just waiting, not entering, you know. Gold is in 1 hour fair value gap. Let's go. Just a quick look on gold. Yeah, it went down. Oh, what a gap here. Yeah, back down to 1 hour gap. Yeah, I think gold should be repricing this whole area. The question is it going to go lower and sweep some more liquidity or not? But since I'm not trading currently actively on gold, I don't want to say anything, but yeah. Back to NQ. 1 minute. They give a reason. I read up most of their reviews are positive. Oh yeah, you're talking about fibers. Sell from 650. Oh, sorry. All right, Holy Grail, sorry. Well, if you're in a sell, then you're still good. From 650. Okay. Pricing in US elections. Yeah, we could say that. Maybe. Your short target is the gap, but I don't expect London volatility. Yeah. Robertas, hey. Everyone expected gold open very high this morning. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I saw the news that Israel attacked Iran or something. I really didn't go into the details, but that could be some kind of effect. To watch the euro markets, you can use this. You can use this site to see what sectors did okay. Oh, nice. Thanks for the info, John. All right. Farhad, good morning. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Usually when I do that, the market starts to move. Good morning, Dominic. Welcome. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Push the like, subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Euro USD 108 taken. Oh yeah, I wasn't even looking. Euro dollar. I don't even remember when I watched it last time, but yeah, it's going. All right, so NQ is not really moving. I mean, look at that. In the past 43 minutes, this is all. It's just, it's not really the one that we're looking for. Seems like the bottom is going to drop out. Well, could be. We have a 5-minute and a 15-minute gap down here, supporting price. So if it would actually, you know, this here, I don't want to jinx it, but we might just have a possible short entry here. Look at that. We might just have a possible short, but I don't know. I might take a short on an evaluation account. Small position. All right. Took a short. Small position. Maybe I should have taken a bigger position, but I like to see it go to, well, all the way down, I guess. I took it on this one that you see up here. It's just an evaluation. I'm not touching my funded accounts in these conditions. But, you know, I'm going to hold it until 590, all the way down there. Maybe I'm even going to add to it. I just don't know why my trade copier is not working properly. No. Yeah, there could be a connection issue. Okay. Anyway. Tamás, jó reggelt, good morning. Definitely. Gotta let the profits run. I have to disconnect Take Profit Trader. There was a slight connection issue, and now I'm just gonna reconnect it. So there was multiple structure shift to the downside. If we zoom it out, one was here with the small fair value gap. Let me show you. Not that it really matters all that much, but price got rejected there, and after that this happened. So two rejections. One up there with the shift and one down there with the shift. Obviously, this is just a minor turn. So we still have time to London. No, not this, not this, not this. Interesting. I can't take a trade on the Take Profit Trader account. There could be a connection issue with Rhythmic or something. This is it, bro. This is last week of me working. Let's go, man. Congrats. Thursday will be your last. Let's go, Dominic. Hello, Martin. And happy morning from Dubai. Oh, the weather must be nice in Dubai right now. I want to short, but it's possible to run. It's possible. I agree. We can still run up there. So the trade I took is basically, where is it? Here's the trade I took. Very small trade. I might add to it, but we'll see. You know. It's always warm. Yeah, it's hot there. I was seeing the news that there was this huge rain with the flood and everything. I saw some videos that like supercars were floating on the street in the water, but that could have been quite crazy when that happened. People said that it has to do something with the weather control or something. I don't know. It happened before. You'll see people swimming. Wow. Oh, how price went up and how it's coming down. Yeah, we are observing that. We are observing price right now. And just taking small risks and moving on. Obviously before the London Open, so this one can just easily spike up there for one more sweep. So I'm gonna show you here the only two things that, because I mean considering this a little bit, to go short. And it was these two areas, and we have the BC at 585.50, which is a 1 hour BC. 585.50, yeah. So one hour BC. All right. That's it. Now you basically see my plan. That's it. Dario, good morning. Tom, what do you think about 530s? Can we hit that in London session? I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, look at that. We have the that's the new. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, we have the new week opening up in London session. I mean, let's measure the distance here. That's about 100 points in London session. I'm not saying we can't, but even if we go down there, then it could be, oops, it could be like this, like a slow grind, and it might gonna take all the way until the if, and that's a big if it wants to do that before the New York session. So yes, we can absolutely. We have the chance for it. So this is one scenario. The other scenario would be if price, London opens up, spikes everybody out, and then maybe stays up there. So that could also happen. And maybe even takes out the previous day high, It can do that. Just goes up there, takes out previous day high. Gotta be careful. And I'm in a drawdown already. Oh yeah, I am. So I'm only risking about 50 bucks on this. So I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. Maybe my stop is tight here a little bit, but obviously if it trades above 45, then it's just going to go up. We have less than 5 minutes to go. London Open and equities should be kicking in. And that's it. I got trapped. Exactly. I got trapped here. Yeah, so they can just squeeze everybody all the way up to 664 maybe, at least. Let me check it. Yeah, 664 is the Friday lunch hour high. So I just got trapped. Yeah, it can. Yeah, the 658 would be a super simple target for price right now. So 58. Yeah, and it still have a good distance. And by the way, this entry was basically a U2 2022 entry model, but you know, the reason why it's not working many times in this case as well is because I wasn't really waiting for a better liquidity sweep. So maybe the 5-minute gap was not enough for price. The draw on liquidity. I mean, obviously we were ranging down a little bit, but you know, as soon as we have the new hour, it can just spike up, and then maybe from up there we can see a reversal, but it's part of the trading, you know. That's why, you know, taking a trade before the London Open is low probability. There you go. I'm just gonna get clapped here. Excuse me. Cheapest, jó reggelt, good morning. Rebalanced BC. Yeah. There was a BC somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I trade full-time, Cobb. Full-time, but I'm not a profitable trader yet. So this is an endeavor. This is a complete... Well, it's a mixed business for me because I'm not a profitable trader and I could not be here without the affiliate commissions. So I cannot make a full-time living only from trading payouts. So without the affiliate commissions, I could not be doing this. But I'm full-time here on YouTube, trading every day, streaming every day. I never said it's a secret. I always told you guys that I can't do this without being an affiliate. How much earnings? Oh, okay. On and on semi-USA market. I see. Big list of companies tomorrow. And oh, I see. Onwards. All right. Less than 1 minute till London Open. Seems like it's gonna go up. 10 seconds. If you're getting payout, well, I'm not getting enough payouts from trading, but yeah, I'm trying. All right, we have London and equities open. Let's see the volume. Let me show you. The trade is in drawdown. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get clapped here. You know, we'll see. Morning, John. Hey. Zando up or down? Well, that's a good question. London and US opening at the same time. Yeah, it can give you some crazy vibes, right? So does London matter right now? Well, now at least it does now. A little bit, but it's only going to be like this week. On I think on Sunday, the US is going to change the time shift. So this week is going to be like this. So I'm going to start streaming this week on 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour before London technically, and that's it. Which means that the actual kill zone would be over in about an hour, but obviously we're going to stay more and see what it does because of London. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. See you at 8:50s. All right, let's hope. Let's hope, you know. Did some countries do daylight savings already? Yes, most of the European countries, including London, I mean UK, is already switched on Sunday, Saturday to Sunday. And US is going to be switching on this Sunday, so 1 week later. So this week is going to be like this. A little bit confusing maybe, but you know. Yeah, the US is going to be next week. I mean, this next upcoming Sunday is going to be in US, but the European countries were switching a little bit earlier. So we had a bit of a twilight zone between those two. So this week is a bit different. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Well. still hovering around here. I'm still not sold on, I mean, I still don't know if it will be able to cross this level. Look at that, how this 5-minute BC rejected price again. So we might still have to wait more. But we'll see. TP at 613. Good date to start. All right, let's go. Was it at 613 already? Yeah, it was. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, that's a good way to start the week, right? One thing I could do, I don't want to take partials now. I know it's against my rules, but I'm thinking to maybe push this to break even, but I'm not sure I want to. Can easily go up there, spike me out. So I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait and see, you know. How much do you risk on evals and how much on funded accounts? Between which accounts do you copy? Okay, so this is not a simple answer. On the cheap evaluation accounts, which is right now Bulenox, Apex, and ProfiTrade, the cheap evaluation accounts I usually full port because I just want to get on with it. So I usually full port these accounts. And I told this last week too, that when I full port, obviously not just a random trade, but I look for some kind of a setup. And usually I can pass 1 out of 3 full ports. Usually 1 out of 3. I do this only with the cheap accounts. So currently there's a 90% sale with ProfiTrade. Bulenox has 90%. Apex has 80%. So I don't want to waste too much time on those evaluation accounts. Now, for those that are a little bit more expensive, like MyFundedFutures, which is not expensive because there is no activation fee, but MyFundedFutures, take ProfiTrader. I might take my Elite Trader funding. I'm trading that too now. I take my time. And on those evaluations, I risk about anywhere between, well, somewhere around $200 to $300 on a trade, usually. And I copy trade those expensive quote unquote expensive evaluation accounts. So I copy trade the MyFundedFutures, the Take Profit Trader, and the Elite Trader funding evaluation accounts. I copy trade those because I try to do some sort of risk management there, but I risk more obviously on evaluations than on funded because I just want to get done with it as fast as possible. Even if I see a super A+, awesome A+++ setup, I just go in with 1 or 2 minis and try to scalp on those evaluation accounts if I can, you know. But on the funded account, everything is changing. Completely different risk management on the funded account. Everything, completely different scenario on the fundeds. Yeah, so the MyFundedFutures coupon code, it's still on the 5% extra discount, but it's only the MyFundedFutures moved into a direction that they only giving an extra 5% because they promoting played.com. So the new payment system they implemented, it's mostly for US customers only, and some European countries are also able to do it. Unfortunately, my country, I'm not able to pay with Played, but if your country allows Played payments, then you can still get the 5% discount from MyFundedFutures. But and you can still get the discounts from the milestone accounts and the expert accounts, I think. But the starter accounts, they are pushing new customers to use Played. So even if you type in my code on a brand new starter account without using Played, that gives me a little bit of credit if you do that to support the channel. But unfortunately, the 5% extra discount is for Played payments and Bankwire, which is also inside Played. So Bankwire using Played and Played bank card payments only right now. Interesting decision, but that's why the usual card payment has no extra discount currently. Even if, but though, even if you, I mean, if you type in my coupon code, that gives a bit of an extra credit for the stream if you do that for me. But unfortunately, MyFundedFutures is pushing Played full port. They want more people to play through played.com. And it's their business decision. It is what it is. You can also pay with crypto now with MyFundedFutures, but there's also no discount, I think. Doing well, Akram. Good to see you. How about full porting a 300k account? It's only 40. Yeah, you can do that too. Absolutely. If it's cheap, yes. For that kind of money, you can full port those too. It is depending on your budget, you know. Depending on your budget, depending on your risk tolerance, you know. No chargeback decreases charge. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, Naomi. Something like that. I think it had to do something with the chargebacks. Interesting. I don't know any detail. Nothing confirmed. But they want to push more customers through Played. That's it. Full porting Bulenox. Do you flip the remaining days? Yes, I do, Cobb. I flip the remaining days. 1 micro each day. Exactly. It's a little bit, I mean, actually I want to send an email to Bulenox, a kind email that, hey guys, you guys are awesome, but I don't understand why do they have this. So there's no consistency rule on the evaluation, and you can do anything on the evaluation. So you can pass it one day. Why can't you just pass it in one day? Why do you have to flip it for 4 days? Maybe it's against for those people who are abusing the system, but I don't know how it helps them. But I think they should be really allowing people to pass in one day, because there is no use to push the button with 1 micro for 4 more extra days. It's just a waste of time, and they would get their activation fee much faster. If, you know, they're a business, their income is the activation fee. You know, anyway, it's just my thoughts. But yeah, Jay, keep in mind how much, as Dominic says, how much safety threshold you have on the 300k. How much is the threshold that you can play with, and how much you have to make in profit. So, you know, try to compare those as well. This doesn't look good for me right now. Should have taken some partials, right? Well, Cobb, I mean, maybe. I mean, you can. I mean, I always did this with Bulenox. I just full ported one day and then I just flipped. It was never an issue with them, and other people did that many times. So I don't know. I mean, obviously yeah, it's large accounts allow more drawdown, but you know, it's the man, I can't speak English. I need to have a translator. It's the proportion, yeah. It's the proportion. So On a 50K, I don't know the numbers on the 300K right now. On the 50K, you have $2,500 threshold. On 150K, you have like 4,000 or 4,500, and you have to make much more. So mathematically, you have to make less profit, I mean, to build up the safety threshold with bigger room to trade with than what you do on the 300K accounts. So mathematically, it's easier to go with the smaller account than with the bigger account. But you guys know that. You can pass a full port on a 300K account in one trade. But yeah, if you really pick a very good trade, oh my god, this one is gonna be a mess. Oh man. And we didn't even have news. I thought we're gonna waterfall down. And it's just gonna take me out. Should have taken some profits down here at 612. Now it's just gonna take me out. Smaller accounts are more easily blown, larger gives more room. Yeah, that's true. I'm not arguing. So again, it depending on your risk management style, it's totally up to you which you like better. So now this trade is not looking that good anymore. Yeah. Let's look at what's happening here. Look at how it got rejected, and look at the 15-minute also got rejected. So if I just put a 15-minute gap here, look at the rejection. Strong level down there. Strong level, and I feel like now it wants to go for the Friday lunch hour, actually. So I'm not trusting this trade anymore. If any one of you guys are in it, it's time to get out with around break even. I'm gonna hold it because it's an evaluation account. If this would be a funded account, I would be out from this trade, I think. So I would be closing this out if this would be a funded account. But yeah, it's pushing it. The 5-minute actually has relative equal lows down there, but I don't think it's gonna go for it now. It's just completely, this could have been the Judah swing, you know, and now we should be going for the 58 and the 64. Exactly. Man, what a shame. I was really hoping for this. I think I'm gonna close it manually because there's a super high chance that we're gonna break 58, I think. Yeah, this trade is gone. I closed it. Closed it. Had to. I just had to. Yeah, I closed the trade. I'm out. I feel like we're going back to those Friday lunch hour high up there, which is, yeah, 664. That could be the target. Should have been watching this level here. There was a clear long entry. 39. It seems like it wants to break that. You know, that 51 something. 51.25, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But I think stops are resting above 51. I'm almost certain. Yeah, there's gap in the middle. Well, yeah, there could be a possible repricing lower. I wonder if it wants to pick those highs now or just gonna stay in the range. So there could be some sweep at these levels. And then who knows, right? As I said, there is relative equal lows, but this area is a tricky one. You know, it swept the highs here as well at 332. Yeah, could be repricing lower again. Well, the shorts are looking still good. If this one wants to return down, but this move was quite something, you know. This also could be just a nice sort of like SMT short or something that you guys like, depending on. I mean, this level was holding. It was it's still a strong level, but for how long it's gonna hold, no idea. We definitely have relative equal lows down there. So not sure. You know, nice and smooth lows on the downside. But yeah, I'm watching this, but it's tricky. And let me check the mini. Some volume imbalance down there, nothing special. 51 could be still taken out, super strong. Yeah, we have some nice equal lows. That's true. That's true. Down there. So anything can happen. But first, it might want to sweep the highs up there, you know. Take out some levels. Just be careful. I don't know. The more I'm watching it, the more I don't really see anything. There's a 5-minute volume imbalance lower on the mini. Still not that super significant. The only thing I see is equal lows on ES and NQ. Let me check the ES a little bit closer. Yeah, 68-ish area down there. Could be, who knows. We still have a volume imbalance on the 5-minute at 64.50, maybe 64.50. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe the 64.50, I don't know. But then it needs a down close candle all the way down into that area. And who knows if it wants to go. Stuck in this range. Should be struggling in terms of sales. Maybe their sales are definitely down, I guess. But yeah, greetings, Paul. Hey there. Yeah, Abs, there's just not enough volume that I also like as well in this one. We're pretty much just, you know, hovering in the same range. That's why I don't know if it wants to go and maybe take out some or reprice some imbalances in this range. There was some possible shorts, I guess, or possible short entries up there if this is an SMT short, but not sure. It's not repricing anything. We could just stay and go sideways. Tapped into a small 5-minute gap down there, by the way. Now it seems like it might want to go back up. But nothing so far. I just wonder if it wants to take out, which level is that earlier? Yeah, this 51 or the 50-ish levels. Is what I'm wondering. So on the 5-minute there was a small gap, nothing significant, but here's that. You know, it took that. Nice little bullish candle formation. You know, 51 should be the low-hanging fruit, and then maybe go for those Friday levels, but still nothing. Good morning, Reza. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Gotta go. All right. See you later, Dominic. Thanks for dropping in. See you later. Yeah, look at that. It reacted to that 5-minute level. 5-minute BC. Sorry. And now it seems like it wants to take the 51. You know, could have taken it for a possible scalp, but I just couldn't. I didn't feel like it. How you doing, Reza? How was your weekend? So are we going for the 58 or what? I think we will. I have no entry, no trade. I'm just waiting. The previous short looked good for a bit, but this 5-minute BC rejected it quite nicely. And I think this was a good sign, especially this formation, that this one wants to go higher, maybe sweep that 58 up there. Marshall MMA, welcome. Where's my calculator? Oh, there it is. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck in the New York session, but I'm a little bit scared to jump into a long here. But yeah, for now it seems like it wants to take it out. That 58 level. If it's not going to, then look at this candle here. Could be a possible reversal. Let's just wait for it. We have some levels. Yeah, the 664 would be definitely a good target as the lunch hour high. But if this one would reverse here, I mean, it's looking kind of like a reversal on the 5-minute too. Great week. Last Friday. Taking it slow. Yeah, taking it slow. Nice. Locked in. Nice. 10 pips is better than... Exactly, Reza. I agree. Hey, Maverick. Finally passed top step. Let's go. Any tips on make sure that I succeed with... Well, you know, trade with micros if you can. And don't oversize, definitely. You're good to go with maximum 1 mini if you really want to go with minis. But, yeah, that's how it would go. 700s. Let's see. Let's see if we see the 700s. For now, it seems like it doesn't really want to take out that 58. At least it's struggling, but... Not sure. You know, sometimes happen on my account at Apex today. I just can't understand. 8-minute channel was liquidated. 8K loss. What the hell? I never had that kind of thing, Lizelle. You should make a screenshot or something and open a support ticket, because that's not usually that should not be happening. It could be a rhythmic issue or whatever. I don't know, but You should not be having that problem. Stochastic lows. We had 2 SMTs and like nice to enter to. That's why we went long. I understand. That's a good plan. Solid plan. That's a solid plan. I don't have an entry here. The only entry I could have had was here. This one. This could have been a nice plan, but again, I was a chicken. This one perfectly fit into the criteria that I like. And also the risk to reward is very good. So I would say there's a good chance that we take out that 58. Hopefully. I have no trade open, by the way. Just to show you guys. Orders, positions, I have nothing. I'm flat. But I'm watching to see if this one is going to get taken or not. And almost. Look at that. Look at that. And there she goes, taken out. And the lunch hour high at 64 is just a reach. How trading with Apex works. Example on a 50k drawdown. How many eval days? Well, you have to trade 8 minimum trading days. So it's super simple. 8 minimum trading days. It goes almost like with Bulenox. You have to build up your safety threshold, which is $2,600. You cannot withdraw it, so that's the new thing. But it's okay, I think, so no issue on my end. So build up your safety threshold. Minimum 8 trading days in between payouts. 5 of those trading days have to be above $100, but it's also okay because TopStep has it for 200. MyFundedFutures has the same for 100. So 5 minimum trading days above $100. But overall, you have to trade 8 minimum days. And the only thing that scares people, but it's super simple, we talked about this, is, and it's not a hard breach, you cannot risk more than 30% of your safety threshold per one trade, on one single trade. That's it. Which means until you're not locking in your $2,500, for example on a 50k, your maximum loss on one single trade should be less than $750. That's per trade. If you still want to enter another trade, so you can use your complete maximum loss limit, they told that. You can go down all the way to your maximum loss limit, but per trade, you should be closing the trade or using a stop loss. You can re-enter a trade. If you breach that, no big issue. Well, it's a big issue. That's a soft breach. On your next payout, you're might gonna get denied, and you have to trade an additional 8 days to request the payout. That's it. So use a stop loss. Every trade no greater than 30% of your safety threshold. Now, if your account goes to $3,000 in profit, then obviously that 30% is gonna go with it. So that means you can go down $1,000 on one trade, and so on. As your account grows, your safety threshold grows and your 30% grows. So just make sure to close down the trade, and if you still want to go and re-enter, just open a new trade and just enter. You can still use up your whole drawdown if you want to. Nothing super fancy. And that's it. Super easy, I think. You can withdraw 500. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can withdraw 500 into the buffer. Sorry. You can withdraw 500 into the buffer. But so it's nothing super special or fancy about that. So I don't think it should be an issue. So why your account balance shows different on streams? Because I'm using different accounts currently. Well, I blown some funded accounts and I have some new ones, but currently the one you see is the Elite Trader account, this one that you see there, but I'm having multiple accounts. So I have funded account with Bulenox. Today I'm up $86, which is at 3,121. I have fast track accounts, but I'm not trading those. I have MyFundedFutures funded account. No, this is the one. This is a 25K funded account with MyFundedFutures, only up $161. The Apex funded accounts are up $3,023. I'm building these to around $3,600. And this one too, it's another Apex account, about 3,000. So slowly building, and these are the ProfiTrade accounts. One is at 686. These are funded accounts. This one too, a 25K with 50K funded account too, which is up 1,338. And I have take profit trader evaluations too. So that's why I usually change the account that I show, but if you guys want me, I can switch to this one or whatever you like. You're welcome, John. How do you copy your trades from one prop firm? It's super simple. I use Quantower. Built-in trade copier. It's built in, but with multiple prop firms, there's a subscription fee. It's $30 per month. It's called Advanced Features, multiple connection, basically. So I'm paying the $30 per month, and there's a discount for that. If you click in the description, I have a Quantower discount for that. I think it's $3, so not much, but I think you can get it for $27 with the link. Not sure. But worst case scenario, $30, and you can copy trade between multiple prop firms. You're welcome. Sounds way easier. Well, it depending on your, on your risk management and trade criteria. That's it. Nothing special. Yeah, so that's why I'm showing different accounts at some time. Actually, I was also thinking that I think I'm gonna disable this account balance thing, because where is it now? Because obviously it's not really relevant of what I'm doing here on the chart. If I put on a trade, I'm just gonna show you guys, and that's it. Can we go through your copy settings? Well, currently I have 2 copiers, but I think I'm gonna delete them. So I have an Apex copy trader set up between 2 funded accounts. Nothing special. So my master account is the number 23 funded account. And I and I copy trade this funded account to the other Apex funded account with the multiplier of 1 and the Bulenox funded account as well. So I'm just copy trading this. Nothing special. You can also customize the symbols. You can customize the multiplier. So there's some customizations. I also have, and this is stopped by the way now, I also have an EliTrader funding evaluation copy. So I'm copying my EliTrader funded evaluation account to a Take Profit Trader evaluation account, but this is a bigger account. So my multiplier is 2. So whenever I put on a trade, it doubles the risk because it's a 150K account. And I have a MyFundedFutures evaluation account as well. So nothing special, nothing fancy. You can create a trade copier anytime. Just press the plus sign. You name your copy trader something, and you can choose which account you want the master account to be. And you can, you know, what is the slave account. That's how simple, basically. Super simple. Everything built into QuantTower. Yes, I can copy trade from Top Step. Yes, I can. Of course you can. They have rhythmic connection, and if you have, I mean, if they have rhythmic or DX feed, then QuantTower can connect and it can copy trade. All right, so right now we're just waiting. We took out the Friday lunch hour high, and I'm just curious if we're gonna see a drop to maybe go down to that 5-minute BC and lower to that 1 hour fair value gap. What we still have Friday high. So I'm just gonna put this here. Sorry, Friday high. Yeah, sure, Sarah. You're welcome. I switched from QuantTower to ETS. Works much smoother. Oh, many people saying ETS is good. Many multiple charts and also allows cross copying between profit. That's good. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Fills the gap 77% of the time on Mondays. Oh, really? It happens on Mondays? Well, that's why I'm just waiting and trying to anticipate a move. Now, the short earlier was, well, it looked like a good one, but got rejected. So this could have been the so-called Judas swing. But are we going for Friday high? That's a good question. For using copyright with Top Step in QuantTower, it's work only when Top Step account is the leader. No, it can be a slave account too, Zach. It can be a slave account as well. Somebody fills a Top Step eval account, you have to end the subscription manually. It will automatically, no, you have to cancel it manually, because if you don't cancel, they're going to rebill you at the next month. So, but you're going to be reset, obviously, so your account is going to get reset to 0 again. But yes, you have to cancel it manually on your billing page. I don't have a Top Step account yet, but I know some others are copying Topstep and they said it's working, but got murdered all night trying to fill the gap. Oh, yeah, that happens. You know, this open, I think everybody wanted to short and fill the gap. You're welcome, Vincent. Oops. Let's just wait. What's the difference between terminate and cancel for Bulenox? Well, terminate is going to get your account out from the list of accounts so that you see in your drop-down menu in your trading platform, Quant Tower or Ninja or whatever, or Rhythmic. It's going to completely delete the account from there. What I always do is first I cancel and then I terminate. Maybe if you just terminate it, it's all right, but I don't want to make a mistake. You know, maybe if they have a glitch or something, first I always cancel the subscription, and when after I canceled, I terminate it. So I just don't want to see it in my blown account list. You know, I mean, that's all for it is. All there is for. Sorry, just don't stare at it. It takes it out from Rhythmic and everywhere. Hold on, I'll just make a quick phone call here. Just a minute. All right, never mind. Order pizza. Oh, I wish. I like pizza. Search and destroy. Well, it's not clear yet. Just gotta wait for the proper move. It can be just, dropping down like crazy or shooting all the way up to Friday's high. So we are just gonna wait and see. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. You know, the only thing, if we zoom it out, but that's a big if, we have a small, very, very, very small fair value gap here, you know, ready for a short, but it's like, you know, if you guys want to go for it, I don't know. I don't know. Looks a little bit promising. I'm not saying I'm not flirting with the idea to take a short, but no. The problem is we still have some highs, and can still go. Until I don't see a real strong displacement to the downside, you know, it would be a little bit. Ba-dum-bum. The more I'm watching these time frames, I'm watching the 5, the 15. I can't really make up this. Make up this. Where can it go? That was a small tiny structure shift, but I think it's not enough, and this one might just wants to go higher. But it's not doing anything. Hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes while we wait. This is just sideways action. 650. For the long. Okay. Hate the trade futures. Yeah. London session, it can be tricky and it can be slow too, but you know, many cases the New York AM session does the same thing. And the discounts, well, the thing is about the discounts with MyFundedFutures, I would still greatly appreciate if you type in my code, but currently with the regular card payments, it doesn't give any kind of discount, unfortunately, with the starter plan. I think it still does with the expert, but and the milestone plan. But currently, MyFundedFutures decided to disable everybody's discount, every affiliate discount for the starter plan with the regular card payment, because they want to push Plaid as the payment provider. You know, for U.S. Citizens and many European countries. It's available. Unfortunately, it's not available in my country. But if you guys are able to pay through Plaid, then you still get the 5% discount. But with the regular card payments, there is no discount currently on the starter plan or the starter plus. Still, if you type in my code, I would greatly appreciate that. That gives the credit to the stream and to me, and I appreciate that. But unfortunately, the 5% only works with Played. So you can pay with card and bank wire too through Played. But that's the only way to get the 5% discount right now. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. And the milestone plan is still working with the discount, and the expert, I think, as well. So nobody's code is working right now for the starter. It is what it is. Maybe it's because of chargebacks. I don't know. I'm not sure. How many trades do you take per day on average? On average, 3, 4. 4, I would say. You know, London session, I usually take 1 or 2 at least. I should be okay with taking just 2 trades a day completely with London and New York. So sometimes I don't even take any trade in London. And sometimes I take 3 trades in London. It depends, you know, what day we have. Usually 3, 4 trades on average per day. I take that, maybe 5. But it's still a lot, I think, for my own risk management style. It's still a little bit too much, I think. So I'm working on to reduce that. Some of the good traders I know are usually taking 5 trades a week. Not a day, a week. 3 to 5 trades a week. So see you in New York session, Ruse. Thanks for being here. All right, so I think we're going higher. To take out maybe the Friday high, and we have some swing highs at 74. No fair value gaps here to the left. Nothing. And by the way, today's stock exchange open for me, it's going to be an hour earlier, so let's not forget that. Are instant funded prop firms mostly a scam, or are they legit? Well, that's the $1,000,000 question. Good morning, the moneymaker. Good morning. So, MyFundedFutures, for example, is an excellent prop firm, and they now came out with the milestone plan, which is basically an instant funded account. And now they still have the 25K static account, which is also instant funded. And I would not say that MyFundedFutures is a scam or anything. They pay out everybody. The payout system is super fast. Everything is perfect with them. I'm not saying it's a scam. It's all depending on the numbers, the risk management numbers of the prop firm. They see the numbers. They see how many people fail and how many people can get to a payout level. I don't think, I would not say that those prop firms are a scam. I mean, from these ones that you see up in the banners, right now ProfiTrade and MyFundedFutures offers instant funded account. Now ProfiTrade is a new prop firm, but MyFundedFutures proved a lot of positive things, and I think there's still a demand. Now I would say if you're brand new or not too many experience with trading, then instant funded accounts may not be for you. Then going through an evaluation phase could be a better choice and cheaper choice for you, but I don't think they are. I have no reason to think that. Now, what happened with fast track trading is a little bit different, right? Yeah, right now we're least estimator. Right now, we're now moved to GMT +1, I think. Let me check it. Yeah, UTC +1. We were +2, so we actually traveled back into the past. Quant Tower. I just started to put out my link, Sarah. I thought that, you know, my link gives a code, but it might not, depending. I mean, not a code, but a discount. If you don't see it for $27, then there might not be an option right now. But I'm gonna ask for them. You know what? I think Alpine has a code. Try Alpine. Alpine Trader has a code for them. So I don't have a code yet, but capital letters Alpine, and you should be able to get $3 discount, I think. But I think I'm gonna get a code from Quant Tower as well. I don't yet. I just have a link. They told me that the link itself is gonna give a bit of a discount, but yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Here's the displacement. Oh yeah, here it is. And I entered the short a little bit earlier. Almost took me out, but only risking like a little tiny bit on this one. And I was talking about this to you guys, that my entry was basically that fair value gap. There was a small fair value gap earlier, very small, and the displacement. We had the market structure shift here. Small displacement. I thought that that's going to be the one. I survived this, but yeah. I'm still not 100% sure that it's going to go down. I think it might go for the Friday highs. I'm still targeting the same level, but my TP is down there at 590.75. So, yeah. You're welcome. In 25, how much minimum day to trade? Please, the 25K. If you're asking about the MyFundedFutures, man, I have to look into it just a second. I think there is no, or there is one. Let me check. Let me check. The 25K is a bit different. Let me check it. Let me check it. No. Oh man, I don't know. There's a 20% consistency rule. I think there's 5 minimum trading days. I cannot confirm it yet. They just put on the 25K last Friday. I think there's 5 minimum trading days. I have to check it, man. Something like that. Found that soft breach daily loss limit accounts are best for me. Tight consistency rule. Yeah. So, by the way, here was another entry on this fair value gap here. I'm not saying it's going to go down, but if you guys go with the 2022 model, this could be a possible entry. But it repriced it very strong and sharply, so I'd say be careful. But currently, this one could be a possible short. But be careful, you know. We still have time. It can still go down. Maybe it would be wise to take partial profit at 628. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. 628. Actually, I'm gonna do that. That level is, yeah, it's 628. I'm gonna do a partial profit there. Okay, and my final is gonna be down at 90.75, I guess. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna take a partial if it goes down there, and we'll see the rest. Might be time to call it a day. Yeah, maybe. I mean, technically, you know, after 5 a.m., the kill zone is over anyway. So I'm going to be here a little bit more. And we'll see if we have some kind of... But, you know, maybe the New York Open will give us some better volume. Singularity, hey, good day. Welcome. How are my ProfiTrade accounts? Well, they're looking okay for now. Hopefully they will stay like that. I'm up basically on those funded accounts. I have 3 of those. 125K is up 686. Slow. It's a slow grind. The other one is up 581, and this one is up. The 50K is up 1,338. So it's gonna take some more time, but I'll try to do my best. So slow grind, you know, slow grind. It's a slow grind. Slow and steady. Yeah, as usual. What happened? It's not paid out, Zach. It's still. I mean, it says approved, but you know, I got an email that paid by date is gonna be the 2nd of November. So I got that email a week ago, or more than a week ago. It was like 8 or 10 days ago, and it says November 2nd. So I'm just gonna wait. What year? Yeah. I was banned from FTT for a clown reacting a moderator, so I'm not sure. Well, at this point, I think there is nothing else that could be done. If anyone got those emails, then just have to wait. You won't. Yeah. I'm not holding my breath, that's for sure. I'm not holding my breath. No, I don't. I don't. I mean, I have it, but those are deducted, technically blown. So I don't have anything with them. I don't have anything with them. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and this account is the is this one. So I might gonna I might gonna lose on this one too. We'll see. I had a small loss earlier, not too much, like 20 or 30 bucks on this. For a clown emoji. Oh, that's unprofessional, I think. That is unprofessional. By the way, I still don't trust this short because, you know, it just doesn't want to go. It's going sideways too much. It's just hesitating. It feels like it's just building up momentum to go one step further up, but I don't trust it. But you know, if it goes, it's better, but Sage is also involved. Yeah, Sage. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. I have a I don't know who was saying it. Maybe Dominic or I don't know. Somebody was saying that Sage could be a Trojan horse. Sage could be a Trojan horse sent by MyFundedFutures to fast track, but I don't know. You know, I don't know how you guys feel with that theory, but you know, anything can happen. Yeah, exactly, Singularity. Discord vastly improved when he left. It really did? Okay. Took off your pending. Alright. Wants to see break, then retest. Yeah, that could be. I'm now that there's not enough volume, it's not doing anything. I don't really trust that it's gonna waterfall down, but gonna wait. Yeah. it used to work for them, but the more I think about it, the more I have a feeling that, you know, yeah, pray for Sage. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, the more I think about this idea, the more it kind of makes a little bit sense, you know, a little bit sense. But I obviously this is just a crazy thing. Nice long of 650. Do you look for longer trades and not like? Yeah, I try to. I was talking about this on my Discord with Tomasz too and some others that, you know, I need to change a little bit. I mean, not changing the model or anything or the concepts or switch to a different strategy or whatever. I just need to look for, I just need to hold the higher probability trades a little bit longer, because I look back at my trades and many times I see some good levels. So the levels I see, I outline some levels for the day. And those are usually good. Now, I was thinking that what if I could catch the move with very, very small risk, and I could just hold on to it, and maybe like on this one, just take a small partial along the way and just hold on to the move. Like basically it's going for home runs, but since I'm, you know, risking small, it's not really a home run, but I need to hold more. I want to get away from scalping as far as I can, because to me, scalping, it's killing me. It's killing my mind, my nerves. It you know, it really puts me off the track. And sitting in these kinds of trades makes more sense to me. And you know, even if I'm wrong, as I was earlier down here, okay, then I told you guys, no problem. If we see another move happening in that direction, I might take it. So I took that. And so what I'm just doing, I'm just trying to go with my plan and trying to go for those levels that I anticipated. And that's it. That is all, basically. Now, the way to start this off without driving me crazy or driving myself crazy is to start small. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have time to demo test it. I'm also back testing it a lot. That's why I looked back a lot of my trades and a lot of the levels that I was anticipating in the past weeks and months this year. And so far, so good. They were somewhat okay. Obviously, I made a lot of mistakes, but yeah. Somebody might end up on America's Most Wanted. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows if that's gonna happen? I still don't trust these shorts. It feels like just liquidity sweep, you know, sweeping, sweeping, and then wants to go for the Friday high. I really don't like it. It's just a slow grind higher, and then maybe later in the New York Open or after the Open, they will dump it back down. You know, Monday likes to make some new highs or lows to have something left for the New York sessions to dump or push. But honestly, I like this one. This level, the low hanging fruit here. I do like that level. And if you really want to play it safe, then 29.50-ish area. If I'm on side, but that would be a good area. Otherwise, that's it. Yeah, you're welcome, John. It's not always easy. Yeah, it's not. It's not. A lot of factors and confusion in trading. That's the problem. And now it's just a waiting game again. Well. We're stuck here, officially. Affixon Trophy, hey there. Morning. What's going on? Good to see you. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my partial to 2850. You know, just in case. Many times I'm missing my TP with one tick. I just want to take a partial if it goes down. If not, then it's fine. We're on the same page. Finally we're making history. That's just the partial for me, you know. I'm looking this one to go down to the 1 hour BC and maybe lower, maybe even go down to you know, the new week opening gap at 524. Who knows? So just a waiting game. It can take for a while. Uh-oh, now it's going a little bit higher. Uh-oh, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. What's happening on the 5 minute? Nothing on the 15 minute. Well, the 15 minute made a new low, so it could be a higher low on the 15 minute, but oh, this is torture. This is it. Yeah, this is Sparta. Yeah, Bull's getting ready for a push. I'm afraid so as well. I think they just want to play this out once again, once more. Squeeze everybody up there. Oh man, it would be so simple just to go down there, right? It couldn't be so simple. Yeah, Sharpner. I mean, 99% of the time or 98% that I trade NQ, and sometimes if there's really something good and I'm flat, maybe I take a trade on ES, but mostly New York session. Yeah, ES is respecting those levels. The only thing that ES obviously moves much slower, so it could be, you know, it could be a little bit playing mind games on you. Oh man, I'm offside again. I feel like I'm just offside again. This one just wants to push. That 15-minute candle got rejected nicely. We might go for the Friday high. It's difficult this morning. Yeah, I highly doubt that this is gonna go down now. It's just gonna go up. So this trade is almost toast. Yes, it's pushing, yeah. Yeah, the problem is I was watching ES2 and I was watching the 1 hour. There was some smooth lows, equal lows around 68 area, 58, 68 area. I thought that, you know, finally it may want to go lower to get those lows, but no, it's just pushing. What a mess. I didn't move my stop. I'm still having my full stop up there at 69, 10 points away, so it's all right. It's fine. It's still a valid 10-point stop. So far, one trade were lost here, and this second trade is gonna be a loss as well. Man, I got so attached to the idea that we should go down, but not yet. This is a torture. All right, guys, I just don't feel like doing anything here. I'm gonna leave the trade on and I'm gonna call this a session. So I'll be coming back in the stock exchange open. All right. So yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. This was a bit of an interesting session, but maybe the New York Open will give us something. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And if you would like to support the stream and the channel, please use my codes. The Bulenox is still on sale, 90% if you use code tomsabo, and Take Profit Trader has no activation fee. Apex is 80% off 1-day pass. ProfiTrade 90% off, by the way, same code. And MyFundedFutures does not have a discount on starter, but still, if you type my code, that gives me some credit. But it still has a discount on the instant funded accounts. Check it out. Or use Plate for the 5% basic discounts. All right, this is it. I'm just tired, I guess. I don't want to see this. I think it's going to take me out. Thank you again for watching. I'll be back in Stock Exchange Open. And see you guys then. Trade safe, be safe, and God bless you all. All right. Cheers, everybody.